Crazy Sam. So we are going to continue with our campaign mission. Let's go ahead to the next mission and see what they have in store for us. So we had stopped here at the last point in the game. In my last video we had stopped here, so let's go see what they have to tell us in the command division again.
Preliminary scan of the border woodland is complete. The Mechanos are using drop pods from the RSS-2 to send nebulas into combat. They're humanoid monsters bred by SEAL for war. Their physiology might be strong, but they appear not to be very clever. Also, a new faction of SEAL worshippers has been popping up in the area. They call themselves the Envoy. Most of them have undergone cybernetic transplants. Their wits make them a deadlier foe than those mindless monsters. We're in the dark until we get a better picture. We've got to link up with Outpost 7 ASAP. Now, do your preparation and wait for my call.
Faye, the command division has just activated a new module. Check it out. You have been authorized to participate. As per the Hive EUA Corporation Treaty, you can initiate an invite.
Hello? Is this Faye?
You again?
Shut it! Come to the intelligence center and find the spot with the largest screen.
Okay, so this is basically the multiplayer, so it's now unlocked. So you can basically start a game and you can invite other people to join you on that. If it's somebody is already having or hosting another game, then it would show up on here. I just try and refresh and see if anyone's there. There's nothing there. So you could create a lobby and you could play along with your friends. You can invite them and then you can go together into a mission. So one of the I haven't actually done this at all. I've never joined somebody else's game just to see. So apparently what happens is once you get to recovery, then this loot is shared, some of the loot. There are certain specifics on what all gets shared. So that's another way to actually sort of collect items. Sometimes you have people who are on higher difficulty and they can basically carry you through the entire tour, and then you would end up getting a share of the loot that they collect by the end of recovery. So that's another thing for people. If you don't want to do it the hard way, sometimes you can join somebody else's game and get carried of sorts. So I have never done this, to be honest. I've never joined. I will hope to try it sometime just to see how it works and whether it's worth it or not, because then you're basically dependent on the other person's system and the setup and the server as well, because you're going to be joining somebody else's game. So the ping also will make a difference. A lot of things for that, but I'm not going to go into this right now. This was just because it just opened up, so that was the reason for that. And now we need to go to the intelligence center. Got to meet up with Mr. MGT.
Hey, you're back.
Well,
This here is the risk analysis system.
all right.
Hey, I'm not done. Here's a list of all encounters and risks you have run into. It's always better to know about your enemies before you head into battle.
Why is there so little information available?
You understand the concept of analysis? What am I supposed to analyze if you haven't brought me any data? Go to the surface and collect some.
So I must first stick my hand into the fire to learn more about it. Is that how it is?
Of course. Each entry we have in the EUA database has been traded for half a dozen lives. Now all we need to do is take the risk once and save a ton of lives.
Okay, so basically that's the risk assessment system. So every time you encounter something new, even items and things like that, then those things will come up here. This is basically your risk incident cards, if I'm not mistaken. So there are so many cards, as you can see there's a lot of things here. So as you encounter and you choose one of them, then it will get kind of unlocked on here and it will explain to you what the card actually is. So we had alchemy and we had small caliber expansion. So these were all risk incidents that we have accepted so far. So these are all been opened, so to say, and then as you take on new risk incidents, then you would unlock all the others and you would get a description of the same. So it's just explaining like random reagent and things like that, and also shows you where you had encountered it. So this was Windy Desert, this was in Border Woodlands, Windy Desert again, and so on. So that's just what they call the risk assessment system, which is your risk incident cards that you pick up after visiting each node, and it gives you a choice between 2 risk incidents to choose from. So this is basically the ones there.
Wait! Hold on.
What is it now?
If you ever need to hack into something,
So helpful now.
you know what? Look,
He's just trying to say things,
shut up!
but I haven't slept.
Then you better get.
That's the list of.
Okay, so and this is your local operatives that you can pick up. So these are also what they have as a operative list, which would give you approximately about 3 operatives to choose from. Now these are not really unlocked, so what you could do is if you take one of these operatives and you do a very short tour, then it becomes a part of your actual group, so to say. So you have to basically take the operative and you can do a tour directly from here, a very short tour, and then they become available to you to use from your list of operatives. So if you remember, we only had 3. We had Faye, which is your main character, and we had 2 other operatives that were given right at the start of the game. So this is how you can actually increase. The only thing is you always have to do at least 1 tour run. Doesn't matter which one, it can be the shortest one. How I was doing it was I was taking it for your Windy Desert, which is the smallest one. They just have to do the tour and then they become unlocked. I might actually, just to show you, let me go with Griffith because I want the missile barrage guys. So you would go to tour and choose your outpost. So you would get that operative as the main thing. So backpack, you just have to be careful, just put a few things, whatever you have extra you can put that in there, so that it adds to his power and things like that. Triangular grip we can do, stock we can do, don't have anything else here. Got regular stock, okay. And we take a ammo box for good luck. Yeah, and we can go into the tour, confirm. That's okay, we go continue anyway. I don't want to ensure these because it's going to be a very, and I normally would take it to Windy Desert, confirm area, difficulty 1, confirm. I'm going to try and basically go bypassing all the nodes. I don't want to. I'm going to do instant loot, assault components, instant loot on this as well. We go back to our base, take all, call fleet. So it's going to be what, 60 seconds odd, so very short, but this is only for the purpose of getting that operative as part of our overall group, so that you can use it to go out on tours and things like that. can actually skip this so that it comes in faster.
Get ready!
Not waste too much time. Drop a couple of these things which are there for free.
Procedure nearing completion. Hold on just a bit longer. Procedure complete. Choose when to evac.
So I'm not even going to bother. Let's just see if there's anything.
Aircraft arriving in 15 seconds.
Yeah, nothing great. I'm going to skip that. I'm not even bothered about those. And then we would evacuate. So it was just a very fast run, 60 seconds. And this is just to get that operative into our group, as in so he can be part of the operatives list. Now, since we had gone out in the field, our development of the batteries is also complete while we were doing that. So now if we go into our squad management, if you notice, now instead of 2 we have 3. So Griffith has also become part of that group. So that's how you increase the squad in terms of the number. You can do that whichever are there in your local operatives. You can go there. To go to local operatives, you just go to intelligence center and you go to Nightingale, and there she has local operatives here. So now if you noticed, one is already taken in, and these will get refreshed over time. So if you do take both of these out as well, then a new set will come in after a certain time. They do get refreshed after a certain amount of time. So that's another way how you can increase your operatives, in the squad, the amount of members in the squad. That's how you can do that. So you go to Nightingale in intelligence, and from there you can do it. You just take them out for a short tour run like I just did, and then you can use them as part of your, in here when you're going on a tour run.
A new mission has just come in. We're tasked. Apostles are. You're heading. I suggest equipping a.
Okay, so basically now we need to go and border woodlands, and we have to collect enough to have the apostles coming in. Now before that we should go to build Outpost and make a few changes here if we can. I don't even know if we have enough resources. Before that we should go to research, because we got the 30mm light gun. So again, 30mm light gun, 0 cost. Start research, should immediately be available to us. bottom. Bandwidth. Okay, so this again, local operative squad, it increases that cap which is there currently and will increase it by 1. This again is 0 days, and I can start this research and get it over with. I'll go to the next one, but I don't want to do this right now because it's going to cost me more, and then 3 days. So not really interested in that at the moment. ATC turret overload. This I want to get backpack expansion, so it increases the backpack size. Automobility, nah, these all we gotta skip for now. Go back to build outpost. Go into manufacture, and we should get, yeah, we can build 2 of these. That's nice. I also want to build some batteries. I'll take all of those. So what I want to do is I want to take these guys up in front here. I want to put the 30 mm's on there. And wherever we can, we're going to fit in our batteries. For each battery, I mean these are the regular ones, so each battery is going to add +5 power here. So you see 340. And actually take this here and put it here. So it looks slightly better. So you can see 345. That's what we've come up to. So yeah, we're not going to be making too many changes at this point. Right now I just want to have 230 light guns. Also I normally would go into adjust and configure them, so I don't want them targeting small enemies at all. Medium, large, apostle, keep it at low. Massive is not going to happen. In this case we need for the apostles, so I'm going to keep it at medium. You can go medium, low, this at medium, and apostle at medium for the time being with max range. These ones should be more for small, medium can be low, this can also be low. So as we go further in, this config makes a big difference. It's quite important in my opinion. And we will save this. Confirm and go out from here. So it says go to border woodland difficulty 3 and eliminate the apostle. And before that we have to recover enough valuables, so let's get right into it, because this one will need to collect enough resources. That was, I think, regarding the Infinity Siege. That option also got unlocked, so that is why that little sort of tutorial screen had come up. So now we can also do Infinity Siege. I mean, obviously at this point in time I'm not going to go in there with that base, it doesn't make sense. I'm going to do the mission first.
Please confirm your outpost.
724.
Please confirm your operatives.
I will go in with Faye, because Faye cannot die basically. These things. just for the sake of this one, you can go ahead with this. So this is just again because of the insurance thing and whatnot, so I'm not bothered. If we do die, we die.
Please confirm operation.
So in here, if you notice, there's a little exclamation mark which says that you need to at least have one 30mm light gun before you go in for this mission. So you have to pay attention to a few of these things. They would recommend you go in with at least one 30mm light gun. So we've got 2, so we should be good to go anyway. So we're going to go difficulty 3. Again, if you notice, the recovery failure compensation has gone down by another 10%. This one is still okay, and the recommended value is gone up to 10,000. So you have to keep that in mind as well. Once you get your outpost built up, then it's different. Then you don't have to worry about it too much, because your outpost, the value would normally be quite high. Okay, so in this, let's start on this side.
Heading for the target area.
This one I will have to do it a bit in detail because we have to have enough loot. If I just do, bypassing the nodes, I don't think we'll have enough loot to get to the apostle. So actually this video could end up being slightly longer, but then that's how it is in walkthroughs. Sometimes I have to do it the proper way to show. There's no other option for that. Skip this portion.
Exiting exposed field.
That's good. We need that. Okay, nothing else here. We'll try and do it as fast as I can. See how quickly we run out of space, and still have to get used to that. It hardly lets you collect anything because the backpack space is so small. I'll take this with me. So you'll have to do like kind of multiple trips back and forth.
Entering exposed field.
That I can pick that up before recovery day again.
Exiting exposed field.
Laser and barrel. 40 attack. Crit bonus. Okay, so the one we have equipped is better. Okay, so in here, this is another thing if you've not encountered. That's a drone that's going to fly out from there. So it carries 2 batteries and a small container. So So what you have to try and do is go there as quickly as possible and take the batteries from it, like that, and then you can try shooting it, but normally it's got enough health to run away, but we managed to get 2 batteries, so that increases our power a little bit. So I will take these back. So this will give you power, it gives you about 1 for 1 minute, something like 1 power for every second. So in here we need to have a generator like that, and then you would insert this in there. Now if you notice, your power on the left hand side is going to keep going up by 1 for every second. So we'll craft some material here. We're going to use up some more power. I don't want to waste the power, so I rather collect some materials so that the power doesn't get wasted. I have another battery there which I have to use, so we'll collect lumber, which is the best, most effective way of doing it at the start, as you go and collect the trees and things like the small trees. Okay, that one should be good.
Entering exposed field.
Okay, so it stopped at 3:30, so that means we can do some more. So basically, as you can see, it lasts 60 seconds, so it can give you, for a full set, it can give you 60 power additional. So I'll try and take this down as much as I can so that I can fill in the 60, but our materials is also now maxed out, so I don't want to simply waste the usage. And I'll put this, let me craft another ammo. Can put this in here and go back to collecting a few more trees so that I'm not wasting the power that's going to be generated from the battery. Again, our materials is maxed.
Entering exposed field.
Craft another ammo. 4 seconds. And should be okay with this.
Exiting entering exposed
336, that's fine. So there wasn't anything, I'm just going to do an area scan in case I missed something. It's all clear, there's nothing else left. And we want to do our regular recovery and get out of here. Okay, we go in expand space, backpack space. Both are good ones, we'll take the backpack for now. This I'm going to do a couple of instant loots, because I don't want to spend too much time. Now we got another backpack. Okay. For Press down, you can do instant loot damage. So good. So you see normally nodes like this, once you go on there, if you can see, it shows also possible undiscovered blueprints. So in certain, these are considered the big nodes which have like that satellite tower kind of thing. You'll see there's one there. So these are considered the big nodes, and you should generally visit them as far as possible once you're early on in the game, because there are more chances of getting good loot there. Only thing, it's a bit more time consuming. Like school is one of the big areas, and I am going to go there because early on you have to collect all the different blueprints. There are different blueprints for weapons and other systems that are available in the different maps as well. So yeah, initially it's quite a bit of grind, because you have to go and collect as many resources as you can, collect as many materials to be able to craft other things. So let's
We're detecting a stash in that nearby crater. Try to avoid the harmful xenium if you intend to retrieve it.
Exposed field. Entering exposed.
Don't touch the ground. Look for something to stand on.
As you can see with the area scan, we're going to get I normally would just bait them by shooting them once, so then they come close, and then the MGs on the base would take care of them, so I'm not wasting ammo. So just basically try and shoot them once and so as you can see, that is one main thing that's there. There's another crater here. I'm not doing that right now, but please can collect it. So you can go into that first and see. You'll see a lot of enemies here. These are the dangerous guys. Always I check up on there. As you can see down below, there are 2 blueprints of some kind. These are extra blueprints. That's not your main, that is your main target, which is the red source extract as they call it. And we have to go underneath and pick up the actual blueprints. We got a nice weapon here, hopefully it's a good one. Cavalry, yeah, that's fine. It's a better gun, so we'll take that. Okay, for the time being we'll leave it at that. So we've got increased mag size as well on this, more bullets. Nothing else here. Go to the great crater and pick up whatever's there. There should be some key or something there. Generally there's at least one THI key card. So normally I would go to this container on top here first. Then sometimes our materials and things inside here. There are some resources here. Not all the time, but it's normally happening. Then I jump down here, pick up whatever's on here. So you can't touch the ground here. If you fall down there, you're going to start getting damaged in these portions here. So you basically jump onto the metal landings here and then come to this corner here and pick up whatever else is there. And as you can see, now we have some key cards here. THI, and then it's a digital card as well. So that's the crater. So basically remember not to go down into the blue area. Don't jump down there because you'll start getting damaged. Materials has gone up, so I'm going to craft a ammo box so that I'm using some materials and you can start collecting again. I think I should get rid of some of the stuff that in the container.
Entering X-boost field.
Digital THI, I'll keep one THI. If I need, I'll come back for that one. I'm just trying to keep it as little as I can carry. I don't want to carry too many things because then it's taking up more space. 5 seconds. Let's go to the other portion. There's nothing else here. We have one enemy there. So that's the main school area. We'll go pick up whatever's in there first. A lot of enemies there as well. We'll come to them later. Normally a lot of things in this place, but because of the lack of space, so that's our rat source extract as they call it. So that's your main mission objective for this particular node. Certain nodes you have to collect those things. You cannot exit unless you collect it. And we'll quickly go and see what else we can find. Gold is always good. Okay. I don't want to keep picking locks. I don't have that many lockpicks. Again, another one. Okay, that's the main door, so you can destroy it using that barrel. Okay, it needs a digital key. I can come back and take the key from there. Let's go check if there's anything else of interest. I mean, I'm just trying to do it fast, guys, because, you know, I don't want to waste too much time. So since I've done this quite often, I know my way around the entire area, so I'm just trying to check whatever loot I can pick up. I don't want to carry too many things, because then I'm going to run out of space. There's a lot of lockpick areas. I don't want to waste too much time on that. might as well, why not? I think I picked the wrong one. See, I can't even put the rat source extract. There isn't so much space, so space becomes very difficult to manage in here. If you notice, I'm already getting to pretty much packed out here. There's hardly anything you can put in there. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to that portion where the blueprints are and collect those blueprints, so that I'm not going to bother with the rest of the thing that's down there. As you can see, it's still highlighted, and it's going to be slightly tricky. So there are normally some nebulas that will come up there. There's a portion here wherein you can jump underground. Down here, that's the actual elevator. There's a little note here which says, because the elevator took so long.
Watch out for lightning
So
strikes.
to access this area, you have to come down to this section here and you have to jump down. And once you jump down, you need to activate this elevator, which takes quite a bit of time for it to come all the way down. So let's see how it goes, because with this gun I'm not very sure how I'll be able to do it, but we'll see how it goes. So this button is the elevator button. If I activate it, then I'll have at least 3 nebulas. Well, I think it was 3 nebulas that will drop here and come in. So if I'm stuck in this area with this weapon, it's going to be difficult for me to manage that. Okay, I'm again not going to pick up too many things. I just want to get those blueprints. You see there's one blueprint here, and there's another one up there. That's the other one. So these are the important things here. I'm not going to collect too many things, like I said. Have a bit of space, but I'll go to the main area and see if I can get something in there which might be valuable. Unlock with the key card and then one with the lockpick. So yeah, not very valuable, but yeah, it's okay. Can take all those things, should give us enough space. Backpack is almost full. Now we have to worry about the nebulas. Because there's 2 of them in this area and one comes outside the door. I need to reload first. Elemental ball I don't think does much. So as you can see, few people before the ball, let them die as humans, blah blah blah.
Elevator is causing noise.
That went better than I expected. The third one will be in here. Okay, still got a couple of hits. Took out my armor, but yeah, it's not too bad. I can work with that. So since we have a bit of time before the elevator gets there, might as well pick up whatever else I can find. Another THI key card. still have a little bit of space. I don't have a lockpick, so if you come back here,
Faye, the elevator's here.
just reached,
Go, go, go!
so can go back and we can go out of there. So another thing to note is that you can jump down there multiple times. It's only the first time when you activate the elevator that the nebulas come. They don't come every time. That's another thing you can remember. So people might think that every time you activate the elevator the nebulas keep coming. It's just the first time that we do it. And I think we can get out of this node and try and see what all we can fit in there. That mighty swing, apex predator. Oh, I can use these on my gun instead of light. Use both of these, they would come in handy. It's pretty good ones. And I think we can go ahead with this. Get the blueprints out of here, so I'm gonna take out these unimportant ones and put in the blueprints, though I can still put all this there and go with regular recovery. We'll have to defend. There's one of the enemies dropping. And also the other enemies. Exploration. Extra battle, destroying guns, extra gear, enemy armor. I don't want to take a risk with. I'll take this one. Railway station is a good place to get some free stuff. There's no enemies on there generally, so I have to do it a bit in detail, as we have to have enough loot to get the apostle to appear. So there are certain sort of caps that are required in terms of how much of loot you have to bring on the more difficult enemies during recovery day. Put all these things, since I have a bit of space there now. And I'll go first and get some power. And then I'll go and collect whatever's in these two places. There should be a couple of comm stations on there, so I'm going first here. There you go. Because these are free, that's good. Expand space in the container is always good. Cryo ammo. We got our first cryo ammo. I'll use the THI. It's no point keeping it. another. That's also good. Nothing else. Okay. I forgot to take some of the things down here. There we go. Okay, so we got a great tower. I mean, craft another ammo. Utilize some resources. So in case you don't know about this portion, this is like a charger which you can, I mean, I've done a couple of videos, you can check those out, but since we have to use it, so you take this plug and you stick it onto your base anywhere. So you hold it and then just put that on the base anywhere. And I fit some more. This is pinprick. So you see how fast we actually get to finishing the space in the container. Early on it's very difficult, it's very frustrating as well, because you have to keep making multiple trips. Nothing on there. So you need to pick up this ball and that needs to be thrown into that section there from as far away as possible. The further you throw it away from, the more power your base will generate. So please note that right now we have 244 power left. So I try and do it in a different way. I get close to it, but I try and throw it at a height somewhere like that. Hopefully that goes in. Oh, just missed. Okay, maybe because of this. No wonder. Okay. There we go. So we got 46 power from that throw, but you saw how close I was to it. So that's another trick that you can use. You throw it high up so that when it's actually taking it, it takes it like it's been thrown from a distance, because it's going up and then arching back down into it. So we were at 244, now we are at 290. So that's another trick you can use on how to do it. Once I have the other boots and everything, I do it differently. I tend to jump backwards and then throw it. But right now, because I don't have all those things, that is the easiest way of doing it to get maximum power from a throw. But it's as close as possible to the actual charger. And check if there's anything else on here. Nothing important. Nothing important. Okay, we got ammo boxes. I want to use this also, just to take a regular recovery. Machine gun, reflector shock and damage, elemental doubled. Can you take this just for the sake of... I want to go back and check how much we can get. As you can see, we are at 90. So to get the apostle, I need to just go past this blue section here. I think what we have should be enough. If we do take all... Yeah, we're at the full 400 seconds, so I'll take a few things out from here. I go to feed storage. I'll put these things back in there. I don't want to carry all of that. I'll keep the ammo boxes because I might need them to even refill the turrets and things like that. So yeah, we're still at 400, so we took on a lot more than we required, but it's okay. So let's go right into it. I'm not even going to go to the other nodes. We'll go ahead and see how we can cope with this.
Heading for the target area. Be
Have
prepared.
our first shot at the Apostle. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. I should have taken a THI keycard. I forgot about that. That's a bad mistake. Can't remember if I put it in the inventory. That's a mistake. Just trying to do this too fast. I should have taken a bit more time. It's alright, we'll see how it goes. There's no point worrying about it now. Can't do anything about it. So we have a forward position now for this one. So we need to make sure that the forward position is guarded. Try and put as many guns in the front here. So we'll activate that. As you can see, you get some guns there as well. Friendly forces, as they call it. I want to configure this. I don't want postal. That's fine. Confirm.
Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility deployed. Facility deployed.
We need some resources. We also have our supply drop that came in. We can put a few of these things on there. We get portable MG turrets, so that's good. We can use that as part of our defense as well. Go into a thing, portable MG turret. Place it somewhere.
Command mode activated.
Just want to give this priorities. No massive startup.
Combat mode activated.
Yeah, so I don't have a THI key card.
Enemy signatures detected.
Keep an eye on these. These don't have to shoot So I want to stand back a little bit. Sometimes he will, when he lands, he does that damage arc kind of thing. There's heavy damage on it. Kill turret. Okay, I'm gonna stay back. Let's just see how it goes. The apostle is coming anytime now. Yeah, there is but heavy armor as well. That wasn't too bad. Pretty much got that done. Not too many issues. Have a bit of space to collect all those turret barrels and base and things like that. Bad.
Aircraft arriving in 15 seconds.
base. I want to just
Your
check
ride
if
is
there's
here.
anything
Time
here.
to head home.
Be kind of careful because there's sometimes enemies around here in this portion. You can go up there to open this door. Oops. That should complete the mission.
You have just broken the recovery record, Faye.
Oh, some good items we managed to pick up. Our development for certain things is also done because it was a short period. So I think I will stop it here and then continue further in the next video because this one's already gone for quite a bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this mission, slightly lengthier mission because we had to go and collect enough loot to be able to get the apostle to appear. So thanks for watching guys. I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. Bye guys.